Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Tuesday the 14th. Got the date wrong yesterday. Tuesday the 14th of September 2021. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. And if you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below. There's also one up there as well. Let's see what energies we all have going on today. The Garden of the Night, Dark Night of the Soul. I was talking about it a little bit yesterday, how the darkness just before the dawn, kind of an energy, just as something's about to manifest, we almost like give up, and it's okay, it's going to manifest anyway. But it's almost like we have this inner barometer that we know something's about to happen or should have happened by now. It's like, universe, is this not coming? Because, it's like that. It's that feeling. It's that feeling that something should have happened already that has us, giving up in a way. The Dark Night of the Soul, or just feeling bad about it. There's passion here. There's passion here on the table. Passion on the table. Whoa. Okay, passion. Excellent. The passion's going to happen. Could be the Dark Night of the Soul before it does. Could be smitten with someone here. Some baggage to put down. It's the darkness before the dawn is what it is. It is. There's some baggage to put down first. So you're telling yourself a story about something not happening. That's your baggage. That is because of what you've been through in the past. There's baggage to put down first. The Empress, this is you. This is your energy. All the queens put together, the Empress, standing in your power. Like you've got so much worth here. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're still the Empress. And you've got so much worth, and you are manifesting things. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. You're manifesting it. What's this? Knight of Wands. Passionate new beginnings. It's about to happen. It is. Whatever you've been waiting for, it's about to happen. Seven of Pentacles. This is the card of patience. You're putting in the work, and you're having to be patient for those seedlings to grow there. Oh, more patience, really? Really, guys? Okay, so what's this baggage all about? I mean, the first card out is always the most important, so we do have to do something to get ourselves there. And this Dark Night of the Soul could be the window of awareness, like a window of awareness to the baggage that you do need to put down. So the stories that you're telling yourself today about this thing not happening, that is showing you where your baggage is. Whoa, 5 of emotions. So time to defrost your heart, to open it back up. The Tower. So something shocking could happen that shows you how you're being closed. Like I said. So do you understand what I mean by that? So it's the Dark Night of the Soul, you want something to happen, but you're telling yourself the story like they don't love me. That story that you're telling yourself has got the keys, it's got the clues to the baggage that you need to put down. So you've had experiences in the past. Say if this is a relationship that I'm talking about here, you've had experiences in the past where someone didn't love you, or they were cheating on you or something like that, and then something happens in the moment now, and then you're taking it as a tower. You're taking it as a tower moment. It's all gone wrong. They're just the same as the rest of them, like that last person. And so it's the story that you're telling yourself is the baggage that needs to be put down. So the energies today, I'm not saying that no one's got like a player or someone that's cheating on them or whatever. I'm not saying that, but the energies in this reading are about noticing where our baggage is. You see, because your baggage could be attracting the wrong kind of people to you to play that same baggage out over again. And so, but I feel like for the majority of people, this is a perceived tower moment. Like when they don't text you back, and then you tell yourself a story. They've left me, they're cheating on me, something like that. Or it could just be that they've not texted you back because the phone is in the bag or in the pocket and they've not looked at it. It causes you to close down rather than open up your heart. That's the key here. So your baggage is causing you to close down and take something that's happened as a tower moment. It's like throwing your arms up in the air. Like, this isn't happening when it could be. Notice what your baggage is, because yeah, there's an inner journey behind that here, because there's an inner trip, an inner journey to releasing that baggage. So if this is a new relationship, whatever the newness is that's coming in here, that it's important that you let go of that baggage, because even if it is to happen, this is showing you something that's key, that's going to be undermining to that relationship or that job or whatever it is that you're moving in on. However you're tripping yourself out here, it's going to come up again. It's going to keep on coming up as well. So it's a good time to address that and heal it. How do you do that? How do you put that baggage down? Well, you look back and you say, when have I felt this before? Why am I treating this person or this job like it's going to let me down, like the last one? Can I focus on the last one and get to the bottom of that? Why did that happen? Why did I accept that in? Was I turning a blind eye to it? Did I not see the red flags? What in me was allowing that experience in my life? Because you get to the bottom of that, you might realize it's totally changed now, and this new person or this new job isn't going to be like that, because you're stronger and you will notice these things now. And so you need to go back in time to find the origin of that story in your own life path and realize how much you've grown since then. It's the Empress. So your worth is more than that. You've grown in self-worth, self-value. You value yourself more. You've got You've got a higher bar set now with this Empress energy. Queen of Inspiration here. She, very beautiful. She knows what she wants, right? And she's not going to accept what it is that she doesn't want. So this is an awakening. It's almost like realizing that you're the Empress. It's like, well, this old baggage was from old me that wasn't empowered, that didn't know what she wanted, and she wouldn't stand up for herself. She turned a blind eye to red flags, thinking that she could love it out of people, and that she could, she would love them anyway and fix them and take on projects and stuff. So your baggage could be about a time when you were someone totally different. But now you're this, the Queen of Inspiration. Well, more than that, you're the Empress. You've got this value and this worth. You know what it is that you want. And so you could just be realizing today, hang on a minute, I'm not the same person as I was when I had those experiences in the past. This isn't going to happen again. You know why? Because I'm not going to let it happen again, because I know myself better than that now. So you could just be realizing that awakening, realizing that you're the Empress now. Very different energy, right? A very different energy. Of course, we're not like our teenage selves anymore, right? I don't think teenagers are watching me, but I'm 50. I'm not a teenager anymore. Not even the same person as I was like 5 years ago. Very different decision-making process now that I have. Not even the same person as I was 5 minutes ago. Well, definitely 3 years. I'm changing constantly. I'm growing constantly, and so are you. You're watching this kind of thing, so are you. So the past is the past. That's all your old energy. So realize that. Psychic development. So your intuition is on point. It's on point, and you can trust it instead of thinking that the same old stuff is going to happen again. Why would it? You've changed. Why would it happen again? So the Knight of Wands, so you can have this like fast forward passion. This is passion, right? Yeah. You can have this passionate fast forward thing here, this fun thing. It's justice, is what you deserve. It's not the old stuff. That's what this reading is about. It's like the old stuff isn't going to happen. It's not going to happen this time if you're in that energy. If you still are the same as the old you, it's not going to happen. You are going to replicate. You are going to replicate previous experiences. But that's why it's so important to put down that baggage, to process things from the past and realize that we've grown out of that. We've grown beyond it because we've learned about ourselves and who we are and what we want, especially with that awakening in the Queen of Inspiration. She knows what she wants. Death is behind that. This is why we've put a lid on it now. It's the end of it. And so you could be almost shying away from a passionate new beginning here, Knight of Wands, not realizing that it's for you because you're like, oh, this is going to be a player. Because this Knight of Wands energy, it can be a player, but it's not just a player. That's the like the negative energy of it. This could be someone that's very fun, right? And if you want to be in a relationship with someone very fun, or you want to be in a job with something that's very fun, it doesn't mean that it's going to be in the negative energy of it. It doesn't mean that it's going to be a player and it's going to be bad for you and it's going to be the same as that baggage. It could just be the positive. It could just be the positive part of that energy. Mhm. So the Seven of Pentacles, patience here. You planted the seeds. You're choosing. You're making the choices. Seven of emotions. Two sevens together there. You've planted the seeds. You're tending the environment. You're waiting for it to sprout. You're making the right choices for yourself. Healthy decisions for yourself here. What's behind that? And you do have options. You always have options. What is behind that? You don't need to receive anything, everything. You don't need to say yes to everything, you know. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Now, what's going on in our love lives? Is this about our love lives today? About something else? What's going on in our love lives today? What's the energy in everyone's love lives today? Passion, is it? Unrequited love. So this could be a worry that you've got, that it's unrequited love. Maybe someone's moving too slowly for your liking, and you think that it's unrequited love. This has got something to do with the baggage, by the way, this unrequited love. Not necessarily the truth, right? And so that could baggage. You're looking back, it's like, well, they didn't love me. That other person didn't love me. They were just pretending to get what they wanted or whatever from me. This person could be doing the same thing. For some of you, that it's you expecting it to be unrequited love. So you're always asking yourself. That's the energy of someone always saying, do you love me? You know, you get into a new relationship. I think we've all had needy people like that are constantly questioning whether you love them or not. It gets really wearing. You got to keep on affirming to them, yes, I love you. Keep on telling you, don't I? I'm here, aren't I? It's time to give rather than take. We've got to open up to this and give some more, which will be quite challenging in with these energies of this triggering kind of a baggage thing going on here. Like, you don't love me, do you? You don't love me. That test, you know, sometimes we do that test. You don't love me, do you? In a relationship, because we want them to protest that we do. Okay, we can be so silly sometimes. So you might have all kinds of stuff playing out because of this baggage. Just really notice yourself. I feel like the puzzle pieces could be there today, especially with what's going on in your mind. Willingness to be in integrity. How very interesting. You got to be willing to be in integrity, and sometimes that means fassing up. So if you are in a partnership already and baggage is coming up, you might need to fass up on that, saying, keep on thinking you're going to be like my ex. You might need to come out with it in that kind of way. Be willing to be in integrity there. Truthing and honesty of your soul. Being willing to give that information and say, I know I'm being really needy right now, but you're reminding me of my ex because of this and that, and it worries me, and I think the same thing's going to happen again, and I'm wounded there. I'm wounded. Just like letting them know, you know, that it's not their thing. It's that one. It's not that. So that's two. I mean, Hand of Cards is the card that's come out here. Hand of Cards. Take a chance, a risk. Be strategic. Options. You see, you can make that healthy choice for yourself. And photograph. This is looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia. It's looking backwards. It's that Six of Cups energy of looking back to the past, the nostalgia. But it's not nostalgia in a good way now. It's the nostalgia of the when people hurt you before and what this is reminding you of, and that wound that it's poking there. So what else is in the energies today? Could be kind of challenging today with these energies. Triggered, Dark Night of the Soul, that's why. A time machine, it's time to look back and sort that stuff out. It's time to look back and sort that stuff out from the past. It's not about this person or this situation now. It's about how you were disappointed and hurt in the past, so that you don't need to bring it into your present moment and damage your relationships or your jobs or whatever. is going on for you right now. Self-love is the order of the day. It's the order of every day, in fact. Self-love, show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. That's your job, right? Taking care of your inner child is your job. It's not their job. If you're doing that whole "do you love me" thing with a partner or anyone, really. I mean, you might not say it in that way to your boss, but you might be doing that same thing, that same kind of a pattern. But it's our job to take care of our inner child. It's not their job to do it. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. Called into self-love. Let's get some more cards out. What else do we need to know about today? What else is going on today? This. Affairs with your family are going on today. Family stuff going on. Beetle, good fortune. So it is a fortunate time, and I think, the universe is on your side bringing this stuff up. The Tower card is always about that. It might seem like it's a shocking thing, bringing stuff up, challenge kind of thing, but it's not. It's helping you out to see where your baggage is, the baggage that is going to wreck your job or wreck the relationship. That's putting it a little bit harshly. It might not wreck it, but it might just, cause some problems in it. Involvement with the law here and an older woman, so you might be taking an old woman to court. This could be an older woman, a contract with her, a house contract, something like that. Could be trouble with a cleaner for some people. Something to do with contracts or what you expected them to do, what they expected. There just could be disagreements with that, with an older woman here. Contracts. The law, yeah, it could be the law for some, but to me, that gavel card, it can be about law, but it's more about contracts and things that you sign or verbal agreements. It could be a problem with that today. Think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly to get your answer. It's just a little bit of fun. That don't make any life-changing decisions based on that. This isn't a private reading, don't forget. How best to deal with these energies today? How best can we deal with these energies today? Well, we can be this. We can be the King of Pentacles, which is very stable. He's just sitting there and he's noticing what's going on. He's being very stable. In the material, he's not a king of emotions, King of Cups. He's Pentacles. He's keeping himself in the present with what's going on. Like he's in the room. He's like, whatever's going on in my head and in my heart, that's not what's going on right now, because I'm sat here in this room at this table doing this reading. And so bringing yourself down to earth, grounding yourself like that so that you're very stable can really help you out today, because you might be tripping out. You might be all up in your head. Your friend calls you up and they say, how are you? And you're like, oh, terrible. All this is going on. It's like, oh, where have you been? What happened? Nothing. I've been at home. You've been at home and you've been in your head all day, haven't you? Yes. I've been tripping myself out all day about these things. So ground yourself. There you go. That's the advice. Let's get some more advice. How best to deal with these energies today. Ground yourself and don't think so much. And Two of Wands, independence and achievement. So you've achieved something in your independence. And I feel like maybe you're opening up to being helped now and receiving support from others. And that can be a tricky decision to make, especially when you've got baggage from the past. So give yourself a little bit of leeway here. I mean, love yourself. Because this is tricky. It is tricky when we've got baggage. We've all been hurt in the past and it's tricky. It's not easy to heal ourselves from that. A lot of people don't ever even do it. And so commend yourself for that. You're doing a good job. You've achieved something here. Don't be so hard on yourself. Love yourself through this. So think of your yes or no answer question now. Have that question in your mind. Pause the video if you're not quite ready for the answer yet. Because your answer is no. It's the ruby. It's a no. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Click that subscribe button along with that notification bell to hear more from me. Leave a comment as well. Love hearing from you, and I get back to pretty much everybody. Have the best day ever. I will see you tomorrow.